Greetings, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and welcome to this week's Wednesday video, which I hope is in fact being uploaded on a Wednesday this time. Something that I love doing and something that you all love watching is going through the r/AmITheDevil subreddit, because it is just a cesspit of just terrible people. It is astounding how many people there are who post on the internet thinking that they're in the right whilst doing the most horrific shit. Like, it is so impressive the amount of people who genuinely are like, I did this really bad thing and someone is mad at me, but like, I'm correct, right? And it's wild. It's so fascinating and so funny. And so today I thought we'd have a bit of a dive. We're gonna go look at some people who are just bad people and think they can get sympathy points for it on the internet. Let's get into that. And if you enjoy this video and want to see more like it, please do not forget to hit subscribe. I am trying to hit 500k by the end of the year and I so greatly appreciate it. So thank you. And while you're down there, if you leave a like and comment as well, I greatly appreciate it. It really helps me out. Anyway, let's have a look at some terrible people on Reddit. Does anyone else feel insulted when a woman purposefully plays hard to get? I'm not talking about the initial flirting process. I mean when you actually talking with and going on dates with a woman. If she is purposely prolonging any actual intimacy, expecting extra effort during and in between dates, and putting a stop to any makeouts or potential moments to give a false allure of not being easy. I don't know how other men work it out to themselves, but I personally feel insulted. Like, I'm sure she's had hookups or past relationships where she didn't play these games and didn't make the dude work half as hard to share herself with them. Because she actually likes me and not them, I have to work extra hard to get the same treatment. Is it just me that feels this way? I'm obsessed with the fact that this has 0 upvotes, but it has 1,500 comments. One of which is pointing out that a month ago he posted about the fact he cheated on his wife. So clearly all around not a good person, off to a terrible start, even with the information we had about him before this information of the terrible things he's saying in this post. Because, sir, you are not entitled to anything. Like, I'm so sorry that the person you are currently dating doesn't want to sleep with you right away. Like, I'm sorry that she is hesitant to do that, especially with, you know, your history where you have cheated on your wife and clearly like to sexualize women. I think that she is very valid in her wariness of you. Also, I think maybe we shouldn't be making assumptions at the end, being like, I'm sure that she puts out for other guys, but because I'm like better and she actually likes me, I have to work harder. She's like really just trying to keep me interested because I'm like actually really good and she actually really likes me. But like, she's usually really easy for other men. I like don't know this, but like I just feel like she is because she's a woman and all women do that. You have no proof that she is ever sleeping with people at earlier points than she is with you. You have literally no evidence of that other than your own misogynistic biases. And once again, you aren't entitled to anything. No one has to sleep with you at any point, no matter how many dates you go on. And if you are looking for a casual hookup, if you are actively looking for someone who will sleep with you without you having to put an effort, then go look for a casual hookup. Don't go looking for a relationship. It's a really simple guideline to follow. My entire degree is an AI lie and I'm one lab practical away from a total meltdown. After COVID, my uni kept their foundation courses fully online. Assignments, exams, labs, all virtual. I was burned out and I don't know. So I started using ChatGPT for everything. Calculus, AI solved it with working and everything. Lab reports, AI wrote them. Essays, Grammarly, and AI paraphrasing. I copy-pasted answers into exams, changed a few words so it looked real. I didn't study. Not once. Sorry. I'm going to hit pause here for a second because I cannot imagine doing this. I have never used AI once ever, and I've never felt the need to either. I also think in general, if you were going to university and studying something, you are there because like you want to be studying that thing. Like the thing about university is that like you are learning, you should want to be learning. You're paying a lot of money to learn. And like, I don't understand going into these situations where you're going into a university where you know that the end result is trying to get jobs, right? You get your degree so you can get jobs, and thinking you can get away with just using AI to pass exams. If this isn't what you want to be doing because you aren't interested in it, go do something else. I just don't get it. Like, your life being easier doesn't make your life better necessarily. Clearly, because you're on the brink of a panic attack right now. And it worked. Turnitin never flagged me, professors never noticed, I got a perfect 4.0 GPA. But now I'm in my first sem of a nutrition degree and I'm screwed. Because here's the truth. I learned nothing. My knowledge of math, chem, bio wasn't even there at the first place. And whose fault is that? Why I'm freaking out. I'm acing my nutrition coursework, but it's all AI assignments. ChatGPT does them. Quizzes, I screenshot questions and send them to AI. Professors keep praising my insightful analysis, but every compliment feels like a knife twist. Yeah. Good. Guilt. Nutrition is about human health. How can I ethically do this? What if I mess up a future client's diet because I cheated on my entire degree? You can't ethically do it. The answer to that is you can't. There's no ethical way to go about this. The only ethical thing you can do is drop out and go do something else. You can't keep doing it because it's unethical to go into this field if you are impacting other people. Labs start next month. AI can't pipette liquids. I have to measure nutrient densities in person. What happens when I blank out and can't explain the Krebs cycle to my professor's face? You fail. That's what happens. I've tried to fix this, but I'm too far gone. I tried rewatching old lectures, but even the introductory videos made no sense. Downloaded Anki to memorize glycosis, ketosis, etc. Quit after 2 days. What's the point if I don't get the chemistry behind it? Bought a chem textbook. It's just decor now. I panic opened it last week and cried because I couldn't understand page 1. Even tried learning while cheating, like asking ChatGPT to explain stuff as it writes my essays, but I'm just copying words I don't retain. It's a loop of shame and panic. The worst part, I can't ask for help. If I confess to anyone, I'm gone. My school academic policy is 0 tolerance, but if I don't fix this, I'll fail my food science lab in 6 weeks. AI can't sanitize lab gear or calculate macros on the spot. My mental health is gone. I dissociate during lectures. I have constant fear about being exposed mid-presentation, staring at a room full of people who hate me. Please, if you've been here before, how did you survive? How do I somehow relearn 2 years of STEM basics? Maths, chem, bio, while using AI to keep my nutrition grades up? Are there guilty cheat study hacks, like using AI to teach me while it does my homework, or hiding gaps in group projects? Should I fake a mental breakdown to drop out, or keep cheating until I get caught? How do I stop feeling like a monster? The only solution is to leave and do something else. Because, like, here's the thing too, is it's like not even just unable to do the coursework, but like not even able to learn. Like, completely losing the ability to learn because of reliance on AI is so upsetting. Like, school isn't for everyone, right? Studying is difficult. Like, school is not how everyone learns. It is not something that everyone needs to do. I don't think everyone needs to go to university. I don't think everyone needs to get a degree. You can go into a trade. You can do so many things that don't require a university education. If learning is not for you, which it clearly is not, then leave. But you are being a bad person here because there's still consideration, like literally being in here and being like, what if I screw up a future client's diet? You're still considering going into this? Stop. This is not for you. I think in general, if you are using AI for everything that you do, you are living a very sad life. It's a sad, sad life. We don't need AI. We don't need ChatGPT. We have all done perfectly fine up until this point. We don't need ChatGPT. Stop it right now. It is such a bad thing for everything. Clearly, it has absolutely terrible consequences when people start using it. You can't become reliant on this shit. Stop it. I knew someone who was initially doing like a medical degree to become a doctor and was using ChatGPT to do his assignments, and luckily he did leave. But like, imagine though, like using AI to get degrees is so fucked up because like there are in a lot of instances, there are real people involved and who will like suffer the consequences of your lack of knowledge because you were too lazy to learn at university. If you were too lazy to learn at university, if you cannot be bothered putting the time and effort into doing your coursework, how are you going to get a job, right? Like, what do you think your life after university looks like? Because if you are working with clients, what can you fucking do, bro? Because if you can get it from AI, so can these clients, you know? Like, you need the practical skills. And if you don't have that and you aren't actually learning, you don't have a career. Am I the asshole for just leaving my girlfriend's place when she's on her period? Probably. Title sounds bad, but there's a lot more to the story. Me and my girlfriend are both 21 in uni. I live at home, so she doesn't really come here as my mother is kind of conservative and is against her sleeping over. I mostly go to her place and we have sex, play video games, chill, smoke weed, and just hang and have fun. My girlfriend has this habit of inviting me over and then telling me she's on her period whenever we try to have sex. I'm okay having sex on one's period, but she isn't. Finds it gross. I ask her numerous times to tell me before I come over just so my expectations are accurate. She doesn't, or she'll tell me that she isn't yet, and when I arrive, inform me that she just got it. Which I think is a lie, to be honest, but what do I know about periods, really? Anyway, I told my older brother this, and he said she only does it because I let her get away with it. I asked what he wanted me to do about it since I'm already there and our relationship isn't just sex. He suggested that I leave a few times and she'll eventually figure it's best to just be honest with me. I recently took his advice, much to the chagrin of my girlfriend, and she ended up posting it on social media. I'm now being lambasted by girls everywhere, calling me a misogynistic pig and other less than happy language. The post has gone semi-viral in my town and I'm wondering, am I the asshole? And then the last paragraph, the update, really ties it all together. Well, thanks guys. It looks like I'm the asshole since I'm supposedly acting entitled to sex. Ignoring the fact that she's entitled to my attention, as anyone could figure out from my post, this barrage has made me realize that this relationship isn't going anywhere. See, my girlfriend is a lot like the users of Am I the Asshole, too wrapped up in gender stuff to ever see where I'm coming from. So I've decided to dump her, since convincing you guys of anything is like pulling teeth and she's just gonna be the same. So well done, you freed a girl from another patriarchal dickhead. Congrats. She's crying as we speak, but that's what you wanted, so good day. I mean, it is what we wanted. We did want her separated from a patriarchal dick bag. So thank you for your service. I am obsessed with this being like, trying to convey this as it not being about sex is wild. It's wild. Like, I need you to tell me before I come over that you're on your period because I need to know about whether we're having sex or not before I go. And then if she doesn't and she is on her period, you just get up and walk. You get up and just walk out because she was on her period and she didn't tell you. And you're trying to tell me that it's not about sex. You just need to manage your expectations. Sex should never be an expectation, you know? Like, maybe she's not on her period and she doesn't want to have sex. You, like, setting this idea that, like, going to her house equals sex is not, that's you thinking you're entitled to sex, which you are not. She's allowed to say no to you. Your expectation always has to be, maybe we'll have sex, maybe we won't. Whether she's on her period or not, she doesn't have to do that. And like, it shouldn't change anything about the situation. Whether you have sex or not should not impact how much you want to spend time with your girlfriend. You're saying that it's not all about sex. You have to understand how I'm feeling. The only thing that's impacted is sex and you feeling entitled to it. So I'm failing to see your side of the story here, but you know, yeah, she does deserve better and you don't deserve a girlfriend. So I'm glad that it's over. Good for her. My girlfriend, 27 female, got angry at me, 33 male, for having a food coma. My girlfriend and I were planning on going to a national park together. Before she arrived, I had a large lunch with a friend and felt super sluggish with a food coma. I told her I might need her to drive at first or that I needed to nap for a few minutes. She got noticeably upset, saying things like, "You invited me," and "I told you this would happen." I then got frustrated and started asking why she couldn't be more flexible. She was extremely upset at one point, saying she drove all the way, and so I suggested we not go on the trip. She then took her belongings and drove back home. I tried calling her 3 times, but she didn't pick up once. She just has wrote me texts saying she can't talk right now and how upset and hurt she is. In her mind, it's like I rejected her or something. She then proposed meeting me to talk in person instead, but it will be 5 days since the event. This isn't the first time something small has triggered a strong reaction followed by emotional withdrawal. Is this normal relationship conflict or a bigger red flag? I love putting this on her, saying that she overreacted to a small thing and like, is this a red flag? Yeah, from you, maybe. From you, maybe. You are 33 years old. You know damn well what the issue is here. You cannot invite your partner somewhere. Say you're gonna go on this like big lovely trip together for the day, and then she drives really far to meet you. And when she arrives, you're like, I'm just feeling a bit sleepy, you know. I went out with the boys and I had like a lot of food. So like, I know you just got here and you just drove a really long way and, you know, we're excited for this day together. But like, I think I really need a nap right now. And like, if you could drive to the park while I nap, that would be so good. Thank you. I really appreciate it. No, bro. You invited her to spend time with you. You invited her to spend the day with you. She went out of her way, like she drove a distance to get to you so she could spend time with you. And the first thing you do is say that you need a nap. Like before this event happened, you did something you knew was going to make you sluggish. You knew it was going to exhaust you. You knew you weren't going to be able to give her your full attention and you were going to like be more demanding of her, even though you promised this day. She's very valid in being upset. She was meant to be the priority of this day because you invited her out. If you are inviting someone out for a big day, you don't do anything prior that is going to make you not want to participate in it fully. Go out and have brunch with your friends, but don't eat to the point where you know you're not going to be fun to be around and you are going to like negatively impact your girlfriend by making her do something that you were initially supposed to do. It's not that hard to figure out. It's just a bit of a selfish move. Some people really, truly do not take accountability for their actions and refuse to ever look at anyone else's side. And then anytime anyone tries to point out the other person's side, they're like, how dare you don't see my side? And it is so infuriating. Some people just they make you feel like you're talking to a brick wall. And all of these people are said people. I have a lot more of these saved to my phone. I forget how long it takes to actually read them. So if you want to see me read the next lot of these that I had saved, please do not forget to hit like and leave a comment to let me know if you want to see another one. Let me know your thoughts on some of these people and what you think of them. I appreciate it. A massive thank you to my Kiwi Cat patrons: Stella, Trippy Day 27, Bay the Trucker, Chastity, Beckett, Prismatic PT, LJ James D, MA Ping the Games, Blaze, Uh-Oh It's Craiglow, Phil the Duck, Jessie A, River, Queen Glimmer, Ella, Lady Nutbar, Mr. Noodle, Radsack, Knitting Menace, Samuel, Chris, Ellie, Alexis, and Bobby. I love and appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Keep fighting. I love you. Mwah. When you close your eyes, you replace the darkness.